Hi everyone, I'm going to present the intercultural conflict about South Sudanese civil war. So the conflict is about after many years of war, South Sudan achieved its independence on June 9 and 2011. Being the president of the new nation, Salva Kiir, that belongs to the Dinkas group, and the vice-president, Riek Machar, that belongs to the Nuers. So, in the new nation, all we stay fine until Riek Machar was removed from his chair of vice-president, and he started an armed conflict that began in December of the 2013 that began a civil war in the new nation. Being the principal parts of this conflict, the two main ethnic groups that are the Dinkas and Nuers. So the conflict is based on two critical points. The first one is the political. That is because both of the ethnic groups think that only one of them have to govern all the South Sudan nation. The second one main point is the cultural. This one is because all the people are not with Kiir or with Machar. They are with the Dinkas group or with the Nuers group, that is the biggest ethnic groups of this new nation. So it's more than only a political assign that you stay with the president or you stay with the ex-vice president. It's more about for what ethnic group you belong. And everything that encompasses being Dinka or Nuer. And in addition, that by tradition these tribes have been in some conflict because the lands to have their cows. So to understand a little more these cultural complications on the conflict, we have to know about more about the Dinkas and the Nuers. So we have the two ethnic groups. The Nuer that have a population of 821,000 people in South Sudan, that have the language of Nuer and Sudanese, many dialects. Her religion is the tradition of the tribe, and they are located in the Savannah lands and the east part of the Nile River, and that the community organization depend only in the lineage. And in the other hand, we have the Dinkas that have a population of 1,920,000 that speak the language of Dinka and Arabic. Also have many dialectics like the Nuer. Her religion are the traditional of the tribe and the Christianity. They located in the Savannah lakes like the Nuer and around the Nile River. That this one is what make the conflicts about the land with the Nuer, because they also stay in the east part of the Nile River. And the Dinka also have the community organization is choosing a leader of all the community select to govern all the time. So what is the conflict results about this civil war? So the conflict results have been that many people have had to seek countries to take refuge, with more than 450,000 people who have gone especially to Ethiopia, Uganda, the North Sudan, and Kenya. Also, other result was that an estimate of 5,000 deaths and more people injured. This war have. Also, in the many people in this country have a high degree of malnutrition, especially in children that have like 1 million with acute malnutrition and 3 million that have food insecurity. So to conclude, what I think can be the solution and a form to prevent this. Okay, so I think it's too difficult to have a solution to a conflict that have this kind of basis. So in a part, I agree with the first solution that the United Nations give, that is an agreement that gives powers to both ethnic groups, but I think that this agreement have to add a deadlines and sanctions if the union is not maintained. And to prevent this kind of conflicts, I think could be the same like the solution. After began the conflict, they have to stay clear what kind of agreement they have and what kind of sanctions they will have if they don't follow the rules that have the agreement. But also, I think that to prevent is a good thing the education that both groups belongs to a single nation. Both are in the same territory, both have similar things in their culture, and both have to stay in some kind of peace to the other group to stay in a balanced nation that don't have any trouble and with the other one. So all the prevention I can think you could have in this case. This is my sources if you want to know more about this conflict, and thanks for all.